Well, it's something you need to be aware of if you have a loved one in a nursing home. Will the staff be allowed to resuscitate your parent or grandparent if they have a medical emergency? We've been telling you about the controversial story out of California, where members of a nursing home refused to do CPR and stood by as an elderly woman died. Here's the dispatch call.
We need to get CPR started. That's not enough. Okay. Yeah, we can't do CPR.
Well, Lou Raguse has been digging into the story all week, and today his investigation uncovered this same situation happens right here in Western New York. Lou?
That's right, Jackie. Since our story aired yesterday, I was contacted by multiple dispatchers and emergency responders who are frustrated. One even said he's getting burnt out after responding so many times to assisted living centers where trained nurses are instructed not to give CPR.
Is there anybody that works there that's willing to do it? We can't. Are we just going to wait? We're going to let this lady die?
This disturbing 911 call in California is not unique.
It's heart-wrenching.
According to first responders and dispatchers in Erie County, it happens here quite often.
It's hard for our end, and we're sitting here trying to assist a caller in CPR instructions, and the person on the other end will not cooperate.
Many Western New York dispatchers volunteer as first responders. They see both sides. Many of them shared with me stories of nurses refusing to do CPR at assisted living centers and independent senior living centers, everywhere from Hamburg to Cheektowaga and Amherst.
But when you got a trained rescuer on the other end of the phone who's just absolutely downright refusing to help, it makes it worse.
Those centers are allowed to create policies forbidding staff members from performing CPR. That's the case at this assisted living center in Cheektowaga. Directors at Peregrine's Landing wouldn't do an interview on camera, but they told me their staff doesn't do CPR. They say because even trained professionals can do more harm than good if they're not practiced giving CPR to elderly people.
Well, I'm not really sure how you can do more harm than somebody's heart not beating and they're not breathing. I mean, there's nothing beyond that.
The administrator at Peregrine's Landing says more than half of its residents have an advance directive not to resuscitate, also known as DNR. But then again, many would like to be saved.
When you place your loved one in a nursing home or an assisted living facility, expecting they're going to be taken care of, and then when the unfortunate happens and they're not.
That's the part they find heartbreaking. If you are moving a loved one into an independent or assisted living center, the New York Department of Health recommends you ask specifically about this policy if it's an important factor to you.